Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Thrones of Britannia, a Total War Saga. This is episode 9 and we're going to be starting the episode bang smack into a battle halfway through. I don't think I've ever started a video like this, but I will address this battle. In the last episode, if you've watched it, we played a battle on this bridge beforehand. I was sort of umming and ahhing whether or not to play this battle off camera, whether or not just to auto-resolve it, because it's the exact same battle as the last episode. So I thought, why not? Let's actually start the episode halfway through and go through this result. So I just want to thank a huge thank you to the Creative Assembly for sending me early access to Thrones of Britannia, and their community outreach manager for sending me a copy of the game. I really do appreciate it, so a huge thank you to the guys over in Horsham. Also, Thrones of Britannia will be out on the 3rd of May and the 4th of May in Australia. So, we're currently episode 9. We're actually quite close to our campaign victory. We're 99 turns into the campaign now. In the last episode, we managed to throw back the Norman invaders. There's 5 there was 20,000 Vikings have invaded the British Isles in this scripted event. We've got 5 stacks in the south. We've dealt with 2 in the last episode. This will be the 3rd now. We're absolutely smashing them here today with Wigmund. That's why I sort of didn't show the first half of this battle, because we've pretty much just shut up shop, shield wall, archers sitting over the top, and we're just holding this bridge, and we're doing incredibly well here. As you can see, it's about to be a full retreat. We deployed 1,426, and they deployed 2,665. And now they've just gone into a full retreat. So, let's run down these dogs. Come on. Let's run them down. Even some of my archers are here. So, we've got cavalry here as well. So, we're going to speed things up. So, we'll play sort of a half a battle to start things off here. And then we'll have another proper battle in today's episode. Maybe a pitched battle. That'll be quite cool, out in the field. So, at the moment, the Norman armies have progressed further into Wessex territory, but I don't know where exactly. So, Wigmund, the defender of Wessex, has claimed so many Norman lives. He's destroyed 3 full stacks at this bridge, allowing the likes of his brothers, brothers-in-law, I guess, to come down here. Wigmund is married to one of my daughters, so he's a good lad, a good Wessex boy. So we're going to continue to speed things up. Man, we've definitely defeated like 6,000 troops here. Half of what the Normans came with. So this campaign thus far, been thoroughly enjoying it. We've still got a lot of our vassals under our control. We defeated the Vikings in East Anglia. We defeated the Viking kingdoms in the Midlands of England. We destroyed the Welsh. We're currently still got a bit of an invasion against Northumbria, but it looks like the Danes have actually got another footholding there, occupying Guthred's former territory. So yeah, tactically quite boring, but I've never actually started a Total War episode halfway through the battle. If you've watched the last episode, it's going to make contextual sense, because I literally ended that episode right on this battle. So, yeah, all we did was held up, shield wall, archers over the top. Some of them were using fire just to reduce their morale, which actually was quite working. I got one to focus on just using flaming shot. The rest used normal fire to reduce those hit points. Okay, let's sort of continue things out, because we want to try and run down as many of these Normans as possible. We can't let many live. Look, we'll end at that. We're not going to run many more down. So a heroic victory. Like I said before, 1,426 deployed. They deployed 2,665. Nearly 2 to 1 again. They killed 232 of us. We lost 300 losses. 60k, 60 kills to friendly fire. My god, but we still managed to kill a hell of a lot of them. Who did most of the work? These swordsmen, man. 559, 300, 266. It's because of these golden chevrons, silvers. Archers did really well. We didn't even need my cavalry overly that much in this battle. Another heroic victory. We've smashed another Norman general. They can't seem to push into East Anglia, so they've got a couple of units left. I'm going to take on the warriors. We're most definitely going to need it. So they attacked me in the end turn phase, so we've got a lot of stuff to deal with now. Robert is now deceased, Eustace and another Robert. There's been a noble birth lost at sea. The scouts insist that 3 great Viking navies have set sail for Britannia, but only 2 have arrived upon our shore. The third has vanished without a trace within the storm, presumably lost forever in the depths. Ultimate victory condition now enabled. War fever has decreased. We've had a poor harvest, unfortunately, which is not good whatsoever. Settlement lost in the north. They've pushed. So we've had a noble birth between Edward and Edward's my son. Swindhelm, ready for duty. Because at the moment, mission issued, vassalize or eliminate Gwissling. Yeah, we're actually really quite close to our ultimate victories. We've hit the Long Kingdom, the Long Conquest, and the Long Fame. Okay, so let's sort of establish where we are. So we've currently got Wigmund, my son-in-law. So here are the remaining of those Viking units. He's had 3 major victories, and he hasn't even like gone up in commands. So here's what remains of these Norman invaders here. 3 stacks here. Where are the others? There's 1 stack here. There should be another somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe someone else destroyed them. Well, regardless, we've currently got Oswy, my son. He's going to push into their territory. So I want to be able to draw people out. So if I can go here. Oh, if I can just get to that tip there, I might be able to do that. Because we're going to run down these Norman dogs like the scum they are. They come and attack my England, my Wessex. We're playing as Alfred the Great, of course, still. And we are currently still technically the Kingdom of England. Okay, so we're not going to be able to... I want to try and hit an army. Yeah, our best bet was going for this one here, which has 11 in it. Okay. So we're not going to get reinforcements, which sucks. Damn you, I should have pushed for the guys that are a bit smaller. Look, we're going to win this one quite clearly here with Oswy. Decisive victory. Let's take on the warriors. We're going to push for this city. You can't take any more. Can you swing around this way? You can. They're going to retreat. I'm going to push over the river. I'm going to continue to run these guys down. We can't afford to let them live. So we destroyed 2 full stacks. Wigmund of Wessex, man. The Norman Whaler. A Wheeler, I guess you could say. Look at Wigmund go here, man. Straight through the skull. The Normans of Rollo never stood a chance. Take on warriors. We want that replenishment now that we don't have that much food. Well, it's time to throw back the progression that they've had. There's 18 units in the north here with King Roger. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my son Aethelhun into Winchester. I think that's a smart idea. And give him some units. Like, my god, we need some units here. I guess just meleeed knights, because we haven't even got any knights in that. Okay. Let's swing this army down to Wessex. So Wessex and, Winchester rather said, won't fall. The province of Wessex won't fall, even though that the Normans still have a nice sort of footholding here. Do I still have a co-war target on the Normans? I do. So we're not even that... Yeah, we've smashed them, that's the thing. So the Danes are up in the north, so let's sort of establish where my armies are. So we've got Wigmund here, my son-in-law, we've got Aethelhelm, my son, and Ethelwald, my brother-in-law here. All my generals should have a relation to me. So when they die, or we put them into a treacherous position, it's going to mean something. Okay, Alfred himself, the man, the myth, the legend. I did read a comment a while ago that you guys would like to see that on a shirt. I shouldn't have spent that money. We're still losing 1,600 per turn. I've always thought, like, getting on a shirt, risk it for the biscuit, but I don't know how you would do it, or risk it for the brisket for the Americans. That'd be quite funny. Okay, we're holding up here. Let's get rid of this Northumbrian host here. Edward can quite competently do that. There's no point of playing against this one, against this Northumbrian army. Even though you might say it's a Northumbrian king, there's been about 4 or 5 of them, and we've killed 2 of them at least. We'll take on the replenishments because we're in the north, and because of that, we're going to lose men. So let's push around here now. Okay, so Oswey's gone up in stats. We want to go with command here. Military forces taking attrition. Buildings can be repaired here. And we've got low province instability. It doesn't bother me because at the moment, like, even if we lose half the country, if we can throw back these Vikings, we've won. Technically within our conditions. This is what the might of our empire looks like. We've got a couple of separatists here and there, still at war with Quisling. So the Danes have taken a huge chunk here. Northumbria are still on the ropes. What? Oh, the orcs. Okay, right. I thought the orcs have been smashed here. So the Vikings occupy Scotland under the orcs and Sudri, I think that's how you say it. The Irish kings of Mead are still fighting it out with the Viking ones of Difflin. So that's where all my armies are. Alfred's heading south. Edward's continuing to push north into Northumbria. We're trying to push up to Hadrian's Wall, as you can see here. It's represented on the campaign map, which is cool. Okay, so Ethelwald is here. Wigmund is here as well. Tondbert is holding up. Look, I don't know if the Normans are actually a part of our victory condition, so there's no harm in maybe offering the Danes. There's probably no harm in offering some sort of peace. Halbjorn. Because they're at war with Northumbria, but I don't want to be at war with them, seeing as I'm at war with a couple of people now. We're currently at war with the Normans still. We're still at war with the Northumbrians and their vassals. And we're still at war with Quisling. They betrayed me a while ago. Okay, we've hit turn 100. Let's end the turn and continue. 902 AD. The Normans even taking territory south of Wessex. Really close to Winchester. I don't think they're going to be able to prevail. They pushed north because they knew they couldn't take it. There's a 20 stack here. There's that other army. Look, I have no ambition to fight this one. I can't go for a night attack, so I'm just going to withdraw. You're kidding me. It's going to make me fight this one. Okay, this is going to be the battle. We can't withdraw anymore. Wigmund of Wessex is outnumbered on the field. His famous bridge won't hold back. What do we hold back? The tide of probably 6,000 Normans here. Wigmund. No, sorry. Oh, no. No. Okay, I was sort of pumping it up. I was hyping it up for good old Wigmund fighting up this bridge. This is Oswy, my third-born son. I've got Prince Edward, we've got Prince Ethelhan, and we've got Prince Oswy. Shit, if Oswy die, I could lose a son. So looking at this army composition, we're coming up against Walter, 1-star commander, 4 units of Norman spearmen, 4 units of their proper Norman footmen. Oh, okay. Swordsmen there. They outnumbered me. Right, so they've got 3 Norman levy archers and 1 unit of those crossbowmen and 2 units of cav. So what does this army actually have? 4 units of spearmen, 4 units of swordsmen, 4 archers, 4 javelinmen, 6 units of cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry. So we've got cavalry supremacy. That's not bad. So Oswy, my son, being caught out here, is going to fight another Norman host. We're going to be fighting another Norman host. 51 against an 18-year-old. Oswy, my son, you got to do well. A raven has reached Alfred in the Midlands. He's coming down, but it's going to be up to Wigmund and his son now. Let's start the battle. It's it doesn't look good. It looks quite gloomy. Okay, so what I want to do is, how are we going terrain-wise? So you can't really see too much, but we've got some boulders here. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you're kidding me. Huh. Okay, there is 3 boulders. There's a triforce, if you will, in the middle here. We can hold these completely, and that's impassable. The only problem is if they hit from one side and they shoot arrows, they're hitting us in the side. So we might be better off still holding a front line. But that's interesting. You could actually make a noob box in here. A triangle. I'm trying to think still how we can use this to our advantage. Look, there's some really cool impassable terrain here that I can sort of work with. As you can see here, we could make a front line here. There's a bit of disruption. We can funnel them through this way. But the thing is, right, my main problem is... Okay, we can get this impassable terrain, which is cool. We can fight them within here. However, if they somehow get an archer here, they're going to be pinning us from the side here. If they somehow get through, like, we might be better off just full on just facing them straight up here. And then just flanking, like fight them in the field here, instead of just sort of this lopsided thing. I don't know, it's a tough one, because this is a make or break fight. I'm still not entirely sure. Look, you know what I'm going to do? I'm probably just going to do the boring... Oh, we could actually make a... Oh, we could actually make a point here, because they can't pass through there. Huh. Right, I'm going to make a boring one at the front. Yeah, they actually can't pass through there. We can funnel them through this point. Okay, so this is some of the new impassable terrain that we have in Thrones of Britannia, which is fascinating. So they can't actually pass through that hut. Let's hold the hut, and let's hold this rock formation here. Like, get up to it. Sometimes it bugs out a bit because, like, this army needs to... This needs to be, like, there. I'm trying to get it perfect. Look, I'm actually more happier than that than holding those weird wonky angles. Because this is actually a lot tighter and impassable. So shield wall, look at that, that's fine. Then I'll put a unit of swordsmen here to cover our flanks. If they do get around us. Okay. This could probably be a bit better. Like that. Archers will hold here. I'll get one unit in the centre to go with fire. We'll chuck my skirmishers right up in it as well. And we'll chuck you there on Shield Castle, Oswey. Cavalry-wise, the heavies can go on the left. While these guys can go on the right. We'll split them up like that, I guess. Or maybe not. No, I'm undecided. I guess we should, just in case there's a like an engagement. So you guys go like there. Maybe on the right, left would be better. Hide him in the forest. I just need to remember who's who. Regardless, let's get stuck into this fight. So the brave men of England now. We've reforged the kingdom. Oh. This isn't quite right. Excuse me. This is a bit awkward. There's gaps here. There we go. I think that's probably as best as we're going to get that. That's a shame. Anyway, let's start things off. Here come the Normans. Looks like they want to charge. So be it. Flank around.
The enemy approaches.
The enemy approaches. They've got reinforcements. 2 units from what I can remember. These Norman knights are not to be messed with. Heavily armoured. Retainer knights.
The enemy has reinforcements.
Probably no harm in us hitting them though. Send them in. Flank around the front. They get around them. Okay, they're generals there. Swing around this way. Get in there, guys. Knock out those horsemen. They're getting around us here, but if we can kill their general, we'll be laughing. Hold, men. For England. We've united this kingdom with blood and steel. And no Norman's going to take it from me. Archers. Fire at will. Shield wall everyone else. Shield wall! Okay, so we've capitulated those Norman knights. And hopefully we can do the rest to the other side. So there actually are sending 3 units around there. You better hunker down, guys. My cavalry's going to massively help me. Let's kill this general. Swing this way. We need the heavy to go in.
Our general is under attack.
Get my light guys to check out the archers. So here comes the front line here. I can't stand in too long because we're going to die otherwise. I can't afford to lose this fight. So there. So okay, right. I was just sort of seeing who was here. Charge. Let's surround and kill them. Let's kill the king. No, it's not the king. It's Walter, isn't it? Oswee. Quite a competent commander. This seems to be holding. And they're baiting around this side as well, which is good. Okay, I'm just going to quickly pause and redirect my archers to targets. Like that should be hitting someone, and maybe like that. Skirmishers, fire into these pockets in the corner, that's fine. Right, we need to continue this up. Against their king. Look at this. If I was saying king, I don't know why. Against their general there. We've killed 60 of him. Come on. If we can kill their general, it's going to shatter their morale. And then we can get some strikes. The enemy general's dead. Perfect. That ain't coming back. Split up now and get rid of these skirmishers. Oh. They're not really holding this flank. You need to get around here and help. Get the heavies around the flanks. And then we'll get the lighter of the two to run down archers. We need to get some major, like I mean major charges in. We've got to start doing it. Where's someone who's a bit sort of thin? Oh, yeah. Yeet, move over here. What are these? Norman archers. That's fine. Charge in the heavies. Oh, they're already there. Charge! And then go back. Alright, the morale's low here. Charging this one, lads. Let's toggle insert. Come on, it's foggy. I've played similar sort of like Skaven-y maps of this. And Warhammer 2. But go, guys! Let's run these Normans down. Let's drop some morale. And let's charge back out. Charge back in. Go there. Archers are being contained. Where's my timer? Where'd the timer go? So we outnumber them now, which is perfect. Exactly what we want. They're coming out with their foot soldiers. They're buckling there. We just need to keep up these charges. These hammer and anvil strikes. Swing further around. Yep, they're broken. Maybe even charge. Maybe get my archers to hit this massive pocket of them here or something. Let's continue the offensive. Let's try and surround them. Because if we can get around, the better. Oh, they're gone. So if they're archers, let's swing around this way. I've got to be careful with my scouts. Look, I was going to say they could break formation, but probably not. Still a little bit early. I still think we should hit them in there. It's just a spearman. It's just a fine line with pushing and then holding. More hostiles there. Elites as well. Move out.
They flee before our might.
Maybe swing down around here. Those swordsmen are doing alright there. Push into stuff like that. It's pretty much now just navigating between the two. My archers have smashed this. Hit these knights here that are just sitting there. More blokes coming in. I can't afford to lose all my cavalry, but there's no point of just sort of letting them sit back. They need to do work. They can't just be sitting back. I might get my archers to hit these fresh guys coming in. Look, they're about to rout. Get my archers to focus upon a unit there. Perfect. Look, I would say it's time to charge. But I might be a madman. Cavalry's about to get hit there from behind. Let's charge. They're retreating. Most of them are. Oh, there's only these guys in anyway. Archers, hit these guys that are in. Robert there as well. Awesome stuff. We deployed 2019. We're outnumbered by 500. And another Viking army has been quelled by Wessex. A Northman army of the Normans. Cool. Let's run them down and speed things up. Leave none alive. Right, that's it. GG. She's all over it, or over, I reckon. Let's end the battle there. Close victory. Not heroic, the last three. So we've destroyed 4 full Norman stacks. 2019 deployed, 667 from Oswey. Walter of the Normans deployed 2,547. Okay, how well did our guys do? The Cav with the real MVPs. 251, 269, 254. Archers, 148, but as low as 54. The skirmishers did really well, 79, 1010. Sometimes better than the archers. Swordsmen as well, really good. For the cost efficiency of these like lower tier spearmen, they're really good. And no one really did too many casualties against me. Just their swordsmen. Close victory. Let's take on the warriors there. I'm hoping we can there goes that second army. I'm hoping we can finish off the Normans in today's episode. Walter deceased, Robert deceased. England is bankrupt massively. Well, the thing is, right now that we've destroyed these armies, we're going to be able to reclaim our territories, which might give us a bit of moolah. We don't have any catapults nearby. Let's run down this general now, though. But we might be able to just, like, pretty much auto-resolve our way through because we destroyed 4 full stacks. There's no way they're coming back. You know what I mean? God marches with us. Oh, it just shows you how quickly you can get bankrupt if you lose territory in Thrones of Britannia. Like, man. Okay. So Roger is there. How far away is Alfred, actually? Alfred might as well just keep on going south. He's going to be here for a while. I reckon we can get rid of this stack, though. If I move north and then get Ethelwald to hit them, it should be a pretty decent order resolve. Night attack gets rid of that. Yeah, no, we can win this. Ethelwald, my brother-in-law, who's 61, and my third son, Ethelhunt. Let's finish off Roger of the Normans. Even though he is the king, we're not going to play this one because we played 4 battles against the Normans already. We've spent the last episode destroying 2 stacks. We've spent this episode at the start destroying 1, then playing 1. So the thing is, right, he's lost 4 of his full stacks due to his other generals' incompetence. I feel like this king is a nobody. Roger the Worthless. Roger the Rager. 970. We haven't even lost anywhere near that. Of course. Roger killed. It's not going to end the faction there, but it might come close. I don't think there's any more Norman armies from what I can see. So we might have thrown them back. Now I don't know if that's the victory, or do we need to complete any of the long victory conditions, then eliminate the Viking invasion fleets. Okay, we in theory destroy the Normans. Does that mean we have to destroy the the Danes here in Northumbria too? Maybe. I don't know. Let's push further north though, because I still want to take this territory to establish a footholding here. Okay, money, 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 money. Okay, I wonder if my vassals will give me any funds. Because we desperately need it. No, so the AI still doesn't give you funds. I guess we're going to go into bankruptcy. We can't afford to put up the taxes. We probably could deal with one turn of bankruptcy, but when we start taking these territories back within a couple of turns, we'll be fine, I reckon. There's not much we can do. I don't think it's a smart idea to disband our armies, because we're going to need them. It's just because we haven't got those minor settlements in Wessex. Once we get them back under our control, we'll be fine. But we might have to go to war with the Danes, I'm not entirely sure. Faction destroyed Gwissling. We're still bankrupt. Welsh Rebellion. Success. That finally got dealt with. Who took it? Mercia. Mercia's been a good ally in this. They bent the knee. I'm more than happy for them to live. Doing this might actually... Yeah, getting that 5% might actually help us a bit. Okay, let's continue. Let's take this settlement now off the Normans. Roger the retarded. No, I can't say that. That's not PC. Roger the reckless, we'll call him. Can't repair our territory anyway that we're taking back. Okay, Ethel Hun. Maybe push south. There's going to be a bigger fight. Push here though. William, their new king. He's about to get stabbed through the chest. He's got a light crown, you can see. He's got captives. Boom. Let's take our territory back. Could very well even sack it if we wanted to, but it's probably not a smart idea. Right, in the north now. Oh, the Danes are really close here. But Edward's going to be able to snipe it because of his artillery. But we've pushed up to Hadrian's Wall now. We actually occupy a piece of it. And this is where England ends. We can liberate Cumbria. I'm not going to do that. I want to take this for myself. In hindsight, I should have sacked. God, that's a massive army. There's 5 stacks in the north there. With the Normans defeated, I don't think there's going to be an intervention. Another one. But now I'm worried. My prince, my heir, my son Edward is in the north. If the Danes take it upon themselves to march there, there's about 2,500 here. I would say there's probably 10,000 Vikings nearby. Scary is the word that comes to mind. But we've still got his son Aethelhelm, which could come of age. His line is secure, Edward, Borthwald, Swindhelm. I'm sort of counting his death, but he should be alright. Okay, 100. We can definitely, like maybe just merge these guys. Yeah, to fix that economy issue. Instead of properly disbanding someone. Well, look, let's have a look at the Normans. So they've only got these territories yet. Robert. Excellent stuff. They did give us a bit of a fight. I just think strategically we smashed them. Wigman did most of the work. He was the real MVP. But you got to give it to my son Oswy. But holding that bridge, we destroyed 3 stacks before they even had a chance. Leoford stands 58, and he wants to get married. Give blessing. I don't really care. Attrition lost. That's fine. Oh my god, they are really coming. North Mercia, Rebellion, and Snottingham. Look, Alfred's right close to there. You could be able to deal with that rebellion. I don't see why not, actually. let's deal with that rebellion. Because even though Alfred's heading south, I don't think we need him there anymore. He might be better off to go north.
The men are ready to sail.
We're taking back the territory we lost to the Normans. But they should have pushed for Winchester. They would have got it, I reckon. If they were quick enough.
It will be.
But they simply weren't.
My men yearn
Okay.
to prove themselves.
Let's finish off the last tier. Oswey's going to put the final nail in the coffin. But as you can see here, we've been through 3 Norman kings. Excellent. Let's kill them.
Let us advance.
Now, is that the last of them?
Battle commence.
I can subjugate the Normans. That's hilarious. I'm not going to do that, though. We need to repair these lands where we can. Start with the south first, then we'll deal with the northern territories. Okay, cool. We're currently actually 102 turns into our campaign. Look, we've destroyed the Normans now. I don't know if that's going to click our ultimate victory, because it technically says eliminate the Viking invasion fleets. So that might mean the Danes as well, which makes sense. They maybe think you have Northumbria by this point. So we destroy the Normans. We'll see what happens. We might have a cutscene once we end the turn. We've got Ethelhel, my son, Ethelwald, my brother-in-law, Oswey, my son, and Wigmund, my son-in-law here. Alfred the Great is currently in the Midlands. We'll get him to deal with that force in Nottingham. We've got an army here with Tondbert, my son-in-law, and we've obviously got my son and heir, Prince Alfred. I really should call these guys princes, because this is technically...
We will stay the
This
course.
is Prince Oswey and Prince Ethelhun. But let's just hope that the Danes don't attack us. That's what I really don't want, because there's a lot of troops there. But some of them have bypassed in the northwest, you can see. Further into Northumbrian territory. Their vassals are closer. Edinburgh. Nah, so we didn't win it. We didn't get the victory condition. So... complete any of the long victory, which we have, we've completed it. Then eliminate the Viking invasion fleets. I guess that's the Danes in the north. Or is it because I technically don't have that territory? No. Because as you can see, some of it has rebelled from me, here and there. Which would be silly. Alfred's going to really just quite easily deal with these rebels in Nottingham. Quite easy, and then we'll send him back north. But we might even have to double back north after all that. But that just shows you, when did the Normans rock up? I don't know. Probably like 6 turns ago, and Alfred never got back to Wessex. He only got to the Midlands after all that. It's just still quite insane how big this map is, and especially without like a forced march mechanic.
We will do our utmost.
You do struggle sometimes to make ground. To be fair, there are abilities to increase it. Like you can get up to like a plus 30 command, so maybe I'm better off going with that to try and get around quicker. But we might have to send some guys back north after I rally up these armies.
Victory is assured.
Look, on that note, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. We've pushed and destroyed the Normans. So I'll end the turn once more, just to make sure nothing glitched out or buggered. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rally my forces in the south. And yeah, we'll push north. I guess we have to push north against the Danes that landed. They were the Viking invasion fleet. We've got to deal with them. They're still at war with North. What is this comedic timing, Creative Assembly? The guys over at Total War are playing a joke on me. Call to arms. Your ally is under attack and calls for your help. The Danes have declared war upon Mercia. A united Dane army in the north who's knocked out Northumbria has now declared war upon me. We're going to enter the war on the Allies' side. We are now at war with the Danes. flooding in the south. But now my son, Prince Edward, is surrounded by Danes. Tens upon thousands of Danes. A proper Danish army. And who's their king? Who is this madman? Halbjorn. Halbjorn. From the depths of hell, Halborn rings. Oh no. So now we have now we know what we're doing for the next episode, lads. We'll retrain some better quality archers in the north because we've got the money. I could maybe do like an advance from there. But look, we've got no garrison here probably, which isn't good. Also, I figured out you can rename settlements in this. I forgot to mention it. I knew you can. I think maybe in the earlier episodes I was kind of confused. So, naturally, what we're going to have to do is throw back the Danes that have established this. Wow, they've taken Bebenberg. Bebenberg. Alright. The Vikings have taken Scotland. That's interesting. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thanks, guys, for watching. We're going to be fighting the Danes in the next episode. Just want to say another huge thank you to the Creative Assembly once more for sending me early access for Thrones of Britannia. I'm having a blast with this campaign thus far. And a huge thanks to their community outreach manager as well for sending me the code. Thrones of Britannia will be out on the 3rd of May. And the 4th of May in Australia. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.